welcome to TD Talk TV with your boy Yara DG in the building. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button so every time I drop a video, you'll be notified. Hey man, we're going to talk about somebody special, near and dear to me, man. It's coming up, in DC, DC people know what I'm talking about, the DMV area, man, and it's one of his biggest selling markets. He said that out of his mouth. I'm not making this up. He said that out of his mouth. We was the #1 market. I gotta take a drink for this person too, man. Gotta take a drink for my man. He's a rapper. He's one of the, if he ain't in your top 5, something wrong with your top 5. He one of the greatest lyricists ever did it, man. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be in the title anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and say his name, man. Mr. Scarface himself, man. The Tiny Desk concert, man. The Tiny Desk concert, man. If you didn't see that, man, check that thing out on YouTube, man. The Tiny Desk concert. Scarface hitting some of his legendary hits like Mind Playing Tricks on Me. Never seen a man die until I seen a man cry. He even put in Exchange and Fuck Faces, you know what I mean? Man, legendary hits, classic joints, man, you know what I mean? Scarface just don't get the credit, the just due, as he should, as being one of the top 5 lyricists of all times, man. One of the best rappers that ever done it. The DMV area, man, we love him near and dear to our hearts, man. Like, Scarface is he was that dude when I was coming up in the DMV area, man. He was that dude. Everybody was cranking Scarface, man, to the first, to Mind Playing Tricks on Me album, to The Diary, to My Homies, The Untouchables, man, everything, man. Everything Face put out, man, we had that, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to pump my block all the time, man. What else, man? Smile, him and Tupac. Even My Homies were him and Tupac and Master P, man. Just to name a few. And I ain't even gonna get into the Ghetto Boys. That's a whole nother element. My man Willie D, Big Mike with the player jump. That's one of the most underrated songs of all times, man. Big Mike, player, man. If you don't know who that is, man, go check him out on any music outlet you can find to play Big Mike, player, and some of his other songs, straight gangsterism and all that, man. New Orleans got one. Willie D and Ghetto Boys couldn't get along. Big Mike came in, stepped in, held it down while Willie D was done, while he was excused from the group for a little while, and Big Mike played a big part in the Ghetto Boys when they was able to sustain, their longevity. When that bridge came in, that small little gap, he was able to keep them upright. And still being one of the best groups in rap game at that particular time. Shout out to Big Mike, man. One of the best the New Orleans had to offer, man. Before there was Cash Money, before there was Master P. Big Mike. Salute to Big Mike, man. You know what I'm saying? Willie D, one of the most underrated co-rappers. I'm gonna call him a co-rapper. He was the Robin to Scarface, was the Batman. He was Robin to Batman, man. You know what I'm saying? But he played his part, man. Willie D played his part, man. His delivery and his voice, which helped captivate it. And we ain't even gonna talk about Lil Bushwick. We ain't gonna forget about Lil Bushwick Bill, man. The little midget. But he was big inside. Even though Scarface wrote his lyrics, you know what I'm saying? He had to spit it. And his voice, his little size and stature, man, made him big for real. You know what I mean? I love Bushwick Bill, man. But this what Scarface just did, the Tiny Desk concert. It had Big G and Wincy. It's a go-go band here, backyard band. They the lead vocalists and on the backyard band. And Face gave him a shout out as soon as he, presented. After he introduced himself, he shout out Big G and Wincy of backyard band. You know what I'm saying? We like I said, man, DC, man, we heavy with Face, man. You know what I'm saying? He like our distant cousin, man, from Houston, man. You know what I mean? He come to any cookout, any barbecue in DC, man. That's how much well-respected Face is in the DMV area, man. That's why this is a special edition. I got the lights dimmed down while I'm talking about my man Face, man. I wish I could play his music on here, but I don't want no copyright infringement. So I'm listening to it via earpiece in my ears. I'm talking to y'all. Right now he playing my block. You know what I'm saying? It's just that feeling that he got, you know, the instrumentals, you know, with the guitar, the piano, the percussions, everything just flowing, and then Face, you know what I'm saying? His facial expressions, how he just into the music, you know what I'm saying, will have you engaged, you know, while you're watching it, you know what I mean? So, like I said, if y'all haven't checked that out, man, check it out, man. This guy, to me, and I know many people have to feel this way. If you're a fan of rap, you gotta have Face in your top 5. If Face is not in your top 5, I don't understand. I don't understand who's in your top 5 and why Face ain't in there. You know what I'm saying? I get it. People, Tupac, Jay-Z, Big. Right there, that's the 3 right there. Most people gonna have in their list. Like 60% of the people worldwide gonna have those 3 off the break. Then you can fill in Lil Wayne, but you gotta have Scarface right there. I know some people gonna be like, nah, I gotta have Rakim or whatever the case may be. You know, some people gonna have him. Some people gonna have KRS-One or whatever the case may be. Those for the people like 50 and over. No disrespect, man. No disrespect for the people that's 50 and over. I'm almost approaching 50, so don't look. Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. But anyway, Scarface, man. He had some dark songs. He had some songs. It felt like you're walking with him. You know what I mean? He had some songs that even make you want to cry. You know what I'm saying? He had some songs that make you want to go just fight somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Be a gangster. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. He had songs that make you want to be a gangster, man. You know what I mean? But for the most part, later in his latter years, he softened up. Started making songs with Faith Evans. You know what I'm saying? He did a couple of smooth cuts, you know what I'm saying? As you get older, your music get mature too. So Face just matured, you know what I'm saying, as he got older, you know what I mean? Just like myself. You know, once you get in that certain age group, you know, you look at life a little bit differently, you know what I mean? And Face grew and he did his thing, you know what I'm saying? He a legend. You know what I'm saying? He an icon, you know what I'm saying, in the rap community, hip hop community. Face definitely an icon, you know what I'm saying, a living legend, you know what I'm saying, well-respected guy. Like I said, one of the best lyricists that ever done it, you know what I mean? He got hits. Everything he ever put out, man, was a hit, man. Even the songs he was featured on with Jay-Z and Benny Siegel, two songs that he did with Jay-Z and Benny Siegel is legendary classic joints, man. I was just listening to them joints a couple of months back, man, both of them songs. And it's like you can still jam it today, man. You know what I mean? The younger generation even can jam off them joints, man. You know what I'm saying? They can even jam off Scarface music today. You know what I mean? Cause that's how far ahead he was. He was before his time. You know what I mean? His music is legendary, man. It's just like those songs back in the 60s and 70s, the Marvin Gaye's and all. He like one of them, like Tupac, guys of that nature. You listen to their songs 15 years later, and it still sound the same, and it'll take you right back to that time. Every time I listen to Face, when I'm riding in the car or whatever, it takes me right back to that time or what I was doing or whatever I was on. It take me right back to that time, man. You know what I mean? And that's what you call timeless music. That's what you call legends. When music can make you take your brain right back to that moment. You know what I mean? That's great music right there. And any Face album you put on, it'll take me back to a certain particular time in my life where I can reflect. That's what I'm doing right now. Sipping a little something. This is my first glass. I'm not tipsy, y'all. This is my first glass, you know what I mean? So, and I'm talking, I'm vibing with y'all. So you gotta feel me on this, you know what I mean? So yeah, Face, to me, Face was, man, he was everything to me back then, man. You know, back in the 90s, man, you know, all throughout the 90s, man, you know, Face come out with an album, man. You know what I'm saying? You anticipating Face coming out with that album, man. You rubbing your hands together. You know what I'm saying? Like Birdman, you rubbing your hands together because you know that joint about to be some heat. And plus, he didn't get that much airplay on the radio, so you know when that album was coming out, you know it's gonna be heat, but you ain't know what to expect. You ain't know what to expect from Face, man. And the Ghetto Boys. You did not know what to expect, man. You heard sneak peeks. You know how people used to bootleg CDs back in the day? So you get the joint right there, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes all the songs weren't on there. When you get the whole CD, original CD, and you hear it to its entirety, oh my goodness, man. You like, oh my God, a banger, straight bangers on this joint. He at least had on every album at least 6 to 7 bangers. That was unheard of back in the day. You may get 3 bangers off of somebody's whole album. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky if you get 3 or 4. But Face used to come out with like 7 or 8 bangers, man, on a regular basis, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You know, our generation of music, man, is something special, man. That 90s music, the 80s was okay. The 80s was the introductory. But the 90s, that's when everything was coming to fold. You had Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, the Chronic album, you know, then you had Snoop Dogg album, you know what I'm saying, the Dog Father, man, Tupac, All Eyes on Me, Bone Thugs and Harmony, the list goes on, MC8, man, I was West Coast, East Coast, down south, Wu-Tang Clan, the list goes on, man, Biggie Smalls, man, shout out to Biggie Smalls, rest in peace, you know what I mean? The list goes on, man. We had the best, man. And of course, you couldn't forget UGK, Scarface and them down south, man. You couldn't forget that, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Outkast over there on the southeast coast, man. You know what I'm saying? Down in Atlanta. That was another one of my favorite groups, man. You know what I mean? Outkast. I'm just going back down memory lane, y'all. When I hear, I'm playing Face in my ear, so it's taking me back, you know what I mean? So y'all just vibe with me, man. You know what I mean? I just wanted to come on here and touch on and give Face his flowers, man, in case, you know, people seem to forget about him, man. They talk about Jay-Z, they talk about Tupac, they talk about Biggie, you know what I mean? But who they fail to mention as one of the greatest rappers of all time is Scarface, man. Somebody put some flowers on his name, man. Give it up for Scarface, man. He deserve it, man. Hit the like button if you rocking with Face and you rocking with this video. Hit the like button. If you like what you see, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, baby. We rocking with Face, man. The nighttime special, the night edition, baby. This Face edition, you know what I mean? I just wanted to come on here and touch base with y'all, man, about my man Face, man. I had to do this for Face. When I seen the Tiny Desk concert, I said, you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna make a podcast strictly for Scarface. And I'm gonna call it the night edition, man. Sipping my drink, dimming the light, and talking about Scarface. Matter of fact, I'm a Washington Commanders fan. When he first got introduced to me, was mine playing tricks on me. That was the last time we won a Super Bowl. I know some of y'all laughing out there, especially if you're a Cowboys fan watching this, you really laughing. But it is what it is, man. You know, but that's when I first got introduced to Scarface, you know, in 91 when we won the Super Bowl. The Washington Redskins at that particular time. That was the name, and we won the Super Bowl. That was the last time we won the Super Bowl when I first got introduced to the Ghetto Boys and Mr. Scarface. But you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Legendary Scarface. I just wanted to make this for you, man. If you see this, man, that'd be great. That'd be an honor. If you can see this, hit the like button, Face, and subscribe to my channel, Face. This video for you, though, man. Hey, look, this is all I got, man. TD Talk TV. RDZ in the building. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.